The rioters have the Station 17 fire crew held hostage throughout the city. They're dead unless they help them.
Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh, God! Come on, get us out of here! I heard him. Was in the back corner, and then one of his little helpers turned up. Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive! Oh, crap! He's coming after us! Glory! Run! Go! Go! Is there anywhere left that ain't been looted? I'm getting bored.
I'm going to search for the missing fire crew. Their captors must face justice.
Okay, we'll join a couple of riots. But I can't be out all night. It's my turn to watch the kids tomorrow. Serious? He's gone?
I just said so, didn't I?
Thought he was gonna take the bat for sure.
We all did.
know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this rioting.
Suit and he's back in business. That's what all them freaks do. I bet you the Bat knows who he is. Those two had history, you could tell.
They were beating on him pretty bad from what I could see. Definitely ain't a good night to be a firefighter. Ain't a good night for most things. Batman! It's Batman!
Oh, grab him!
Talk, or I'll start with your fingers.
No! Please, I'll talk!
Smart.
Batman's acting weird. That's what I heard. Freaking fear gas. I barely see him.
Get away from him! Looks like it's all on Scarecrow now.
Nice driving, idiot. He's right there. Just go!
Oh, you want to take the lead? I'll kill you, man.
same since Joker checked out.
Can't believe everyone's running scared. Gotham really went soft without Joker. I'm getting out of here! Be nice if Scarecrow got one of those freaking billboards and apologized for gassing us.
Talk.
Yeah, sure.
Good.
If the Arkham Knight's been beat, what the hell's his tank still doing here? Everything's falling under Scarecrow's command. He's calling the shots. No way that guy can show his face around here again.
You think it's safe being out here again?
Open. Tim.
So, there goes another boy wonder, lost to another supervillain. If it's any consolation, I can't see him matching my incredible work with Jason, can you? Scarecrow will probably just pump him full of fear gas, then slit his little throat. Oh, what a waste. Ah, well, just you and me now, eh, kiddo? The real dynamic duo. Ha! There, try those eyes. Seriously, when are you gonna learn? Every time you let someone come between us, they end up dead or crippled or brainwashed into killing you. Take a hint, old boy. We may have had our differences, but you and me, we're made for each other.
Looking for someone. You should know by now that nowhere is safe. The Commissioner was so eager to betray you earlier, when his daughter's life depended on it. And now, I have your Robin, the caged bird. Fascinating that your fears would drive you to lock your closest ally in a prison cell. Now those same fears will make you do as I say. There's a storage depot in Kingston. Go there, alone. Prepare to take off that mask, or your friends will die.
Did you see it?
See what? Scarecrow snatched the little bird-faced loser you left locked up in a cell? Yeah, I saw it. That was pretty funny, I gotta say.
Was Gordon with them?
The Commissioner? Yeah, I think so. Kinda hard to tell with all those bruises on his face. Someone did a real number Mr. J would have been proud.
I need to take them out faster.
You failed. Get used to it. You never learn, do you? Do you? Trying again? Trying again? A visual artist with burning ambition. Prove he made movies before his ignition.
Alfred, I'm going to give myself in to Scarecrow. It's the only way to save Robin and Jim.
Consider your decision wisely, sir. There could be no coming back from this.
a father figure. Don't make me laugh. You overwork and break your staff.
Giving up the cowl, eh, Batsy? Good for you. You save your friends, I get another token toxin. Hang on. What if Sackface kills you once he's had his fun? I changed my mind. We don't have to go. Caring for friends is overrated, especially yours. They can't be left alone for 5 minutes without being kidnapped.
In a cell.
He wasn't safe.
And he is now? He'd take a bullet for you, Bruce. We all would. But you left him defenseless. You didn't even give him a choice. I'm sorry, Bruce, but you have to get him back. Whatever it takes.
So it's decision time, Bats. Give yourself up to Scarecrow and get us both killed? Or is it time for the new dynamic duo to hit the streets?
Soldiers, bombs, tear gas clouds, tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen, not to mention the bat driving around in his personal war machine all night. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm getting on the bus.
Are you crazy? You give up and we're... Make the most of it!
That's a load of crap. Joker didn't respect no one. Except maybe Batman. Wait, you? No way. Look out! It's the Bat! No! Bat!
Get ready to die, Bat!
This'll be easy, freak.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Screw you!
Let's try that again.
Okay, I'll talk.
What the hell are the soldiers still doing here, man? Almost rooting for Batman to kick their ass. This is our city. Get away from me! Well, it's been a hell of a Halloween. Can't wait till next year.
Oh man, it's him!
Don't worry, he ain't catching us.
He's on our tail! Outrun that thing!
Come on, lose him! Batman, he's here! Look out! It's Batman!
A farewell tour of the city you failed. Who am I to deny you?
Not what I think it is!
Batman, step on it!
Oh crap!
It's Batman! Get us out of here! Back up! He's gonna... What's the man doing here?
Command Control, we have rioters on Miyakami Island. Falcon 5 out.
Back up! It's the bat!
Drive! Drive!
The League of Assassins stuck blades through hearts. Now they impale each other's heart.
You don't fear death, do you, Batman? Few broken men do. You fear the dismantling of your legend. You fear defeat. Come to me, Batman. Face your fears.
Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD.
Control, we have a riot taking place in Grand Avenue. It's going off down there. Over.
I saw it. GCPD was a freaking war zone. Bye-bye, Arkham Knight, and good riddance, too. This town's got enough guys in charge.
Deathstroke's back in town? And I thought things were gonna calm down. Let's go see the blown-up factory. Come on.
You're delaying, Batman, avoiding the inevitable. But I have your friends, and I am a patient man.
Ain't it great having these streets all to ourselves? I wish Joker's Funland was still open. No lines for...
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
We saw a bunch of Penguin and Harvey's boys working together. I'm telling you, sign of the apocalypse. If we don't find something...
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore. Another racetrack detective, but please, do not crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You merely entered a brave new world of my design. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an unredeemable idiot? I control these. That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Oh, dear. That would have injured someone whose skull wasn't so thick. Come on, Detective. It's a linear course. Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Careful now, Batman. You didn't go to all the trouble of painting that thing just the right shade of black in order to scuff it. Have you noticed, Batman? The walls of inevitability are closing in. That's several tons of metal slamming down upon you, Dark Knight. You may wish to avoid it. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure. Oh, Dark Knight. That looked like it hurt. Did it? Your vehicle cannot withstand such pressure, Detective. Trust me on this. I ran the calculations. Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting end for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. I can see it, Detective. You're miscalculating corners, swerving through straights. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure. Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Oh, good. The fun part.
Which cabinet, kitty cat?
And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana.
It's Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh, God! Get us out of here!
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science. Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities. Come now, Dark Knight. Don't force me to eject you from the chamber. Eject you from the chamber. Dark Knight. Since you insist on dressing like a flying rat, I thought I'd put those abilities to the test. The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel. Contrary to popular belief, very few bats survive on blood. Most species subsist on insects, whereas you prefer to live off undeserved praise. Creatures known to prey on bats include hawks, owls, some spiders, falcons, and, oh yes, of course, me. Wonderful, Detective, floating majestically over a city filled with your minute inferiors. Much like being me. That cake work? Kink-shaped memory fibers? Some sort of collapsible harness? An arrogant insistence that the laws of gravity do not apply to you? You remind me of another plucky young man who likes strapping on a pair of makeshift wings. What was his name? Oh, yes, that's right. Icarus. It's a classic uncultured brute.
I can't leave now. I have to help Selina choose the right key.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part. Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I want.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Selina's waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
I'm going going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
That thing will flatten us! Move! I'm going! For it! Run him down! You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we were...
Riddler, tell me what you know.
All right, I'll talk. Just don't hurt me.
Good.
All units, Batman's on foot. Keep a lookout.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Greetings to my costumed contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Move over, would you? Hey, don't shove.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
Electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Good. You figured it out already. Well, you better grab that key and be on your way.
Hey, that was easy.
Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Leave the blue ones to me.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I built a highly efficient production line. You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, because you killed your friend there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
She also says, "Ow, ow! Is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart?"
You see what that thing does to cars?
Run! Get away from him! Riddler, talk.
Sure. Oh, whatever you say.
We're done.
Oh, God! Go, go!
Oh, this is like Arkham City. We've got the whole damn place to ourselves. The hell is that thing?
It's a bat. Turn around. Go, go!
Run!
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective. Ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud, Detective. A dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? No, Detective. You must avoid the rotating spiky blades of death. Well done, Detective. I think you're getting the hang of it. Careful, Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside. That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. Look at you, Detective, hanging there in that hideous machine like a particularly ugly chandelier. Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose. You know, Detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, Detective. I have no doubt. Another switch? Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there! I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, Detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short. Struggling, Detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections. This is why my projections were off. I failed to consider both your incompetence and your stupidity as two distinct variables. Apologies, Detective. I will calculate post-haste. the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out.
I can't disrupt the deployed sentry gun. I should use the remote hacking device. Blinded. The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time, so the previous drone will be back online.
Between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error. That was part of the plan too, Batman. It's all part of the plan. Go get your key. Go.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old. Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
Catwoman, this evening is not about you. Wait, Batman. Wait for Batman. I have always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities, marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
Nice driving, idiot! It's right there! Just go! You heard me!
Riddler, tell me what you know.
Like hell, bat freak!
Last chance.
I'll talk!
Who was the Arkham Knight? Are there others like him? More innocent ghosts trailing in the caped crusader's wake?
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
To disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industries. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
Nearly there, Selena.
Done on this side.
Okay, done over here.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot. The key, take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
Seriously, Eddie, how much longer is this going to take?
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ronaloff Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia, and, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and, well, before I knew it, one thing led to another, and, you know. Thing is, Tally and I just want you to be happy. I'd tell the little pussycat how you feel while you still can, Batsy. 'Cause when I take over your body and lock you away in a tiny little corner of your mind, I'll kill her first.
Alfred, I'm going to give myself in to Scarecrow. It's the only way to save Robin and Jim.
Consider your decision wisely, sir. There could be no coming back from this.
That thing will flatten us! Move! I'm going!
Let's talk about Riddler.
I'll tell you everything!
Thank you.
That's what I think it is? It's Batman! Step on it! Jeez, he's coming after us! Forward, get us out of here! You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis... flew in here.
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler.